Whew, okay. Hi, Rose. Oh, hi, Metro activations. So, finally, we just got back inside. They just let us back inside. Um, Apparently, there was a grease fire in one of the dorm rooms. Still not sure which one exactly, but that was crazy. We were outside for an entire hour in the cold, and I only had shorts on. And, like, uh, I had shorts and just like my slippers on without socks and like my robe. And man, it's 30 degrees outside and it feels like 20 though on the real feel. So that was absolutely insane. I've never had like an actual fire happen in a dorm before. So we're finally back inside. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I've never had an actual fire happen living in a dorm. This is my third year in a dorm, and I've never had that happen before. So that was new. That was a new one. Crazy, 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 crazy thing that just happened. Um, but yeah, basically, I just want to let people know that I'm okay. My dorm room wasn't affected by the fire. I think only it was the second and first floor, I think that was affected by the fire. Yeah, I think it was I think it was like only one section of the second floor and one section of the first floor that was affected by the fire. So they let us back in because it's contained. But I think the fire department's still outside, and the firefighters were still in the dorm where the area where the fire was. So I'm okay. We're okay. My room wasn't affected at all, like I said. So my dorm is right by the door anyway, so even if it was like in this area, I still would have gotten out really quickly because my room is the first room when you walk into the entrance, so we're all good. Anyway, what I was doing before the fire alarm went off was I was picking out two outfits. So one outfit is for Amias. Amias is the Levi sculpt that I have, so he's going to be wearing this. Put that on him. And then I was going to pick out something for Leo, who is my Joseph 3 months that I have. And I was just showing people what I have in my drawers. So this is Leo's drawer that I have right here, all his stuff. Um, this is all his stuff that he has. So I'm gonna pick him out something to wear. I don't know what I want to put on him. Um, I'm always like indecisive when I pick out outfits because then I think I see a better one, and then I want to put that on him instead. But I think I'm gonna put him in these gray pants for sure. They're just like gray joggers, gray sweatpants with a drawstring. So I'm gonna put him in those. Now I need to pick a top to go with the shirt. He's got lots of options that I could choose for him. What's this shirt? I can't remember what this is. Is this long sleeve? No, short sleeve. But yeah, I'm basically just going live now to tell people that I'm alive and that the fire was not in our area of the dorm building. It was not in our area. We're all okay. Um, pick a top for my my Leo. Let's pick a top. Let's see. There's this one. Yeah, I'll put this one on him. Look how cute that is. He's so big, so this is 6 to 12 months. He wears mostly 9 months, 6 to 9 months, and some 12 months size. I think that's cute together, so I think I'll put that on him. And we'll get him dressed. Oh, and this is my 0 to 3 months, 3 months girls stuff in here. They don't have as much as the boys because our town, like I said earlier, doesn't have a lot of girl stuff. It's like they only have boys. So they don't have as much stuff. Not that I have a girl in my collection right now. I'm waiting on some. And then let's move along here to the nursery corner. Let me close my door. I'm trying to like regain my warmth. I still can't really feel my toes that much because we were outside for so long and in the cold. So I put on my like full like pajama set so I can try to warm up some. Um, yeah, but we're okay. It's okay. I feel bad for the people who didn't set the fire or whose fault it wasn't because um so the room, I think the rooms were like the room that had the actual fire was, I think, on the first floor or something, and then in the rooms above them are affected. They're gonna have water damage in their dorm. So I feel bad for the people who didn't, whose fire, like it wasn't their fire, but they're gonna get, their rooms are gonna get affected by the water damage. I feel bad for them because it wasn't their fault, you know, and their room's gonna get damaged. You know, it's kind of, it's, and their stuff is gonna get damaged. But yeah, I'm just glad it wasn't my fault. Like it wasn't that, because that I don't even think that could catch on fire technically, that oven, because it's not, it doesn't have an open heating element. Anyway, so here is Leo. Let me see if I can. Um, yeah, so here's Leo. He was wearing this. If you saw him on Instagram, I took some photos of him in this outfit already. So we're just gonna change him, or I'm gonna try to. Don't know if I can do this with one hand. This big dude. But yeah, that was an absolutely insane experience for a Sunday to have a fire on a Sunday. Oh my gosh, what is going on today? And then, yeah, it's been a crazy day. He had these little shoes on. I had to loosen them all the way up because his feet are so fat that I have to make them super loose to even get him on his feet. Put his back over there. And where they go. Nice and organized. Yeah. But yeah. After this, I'm gonna like take a shower. And really try to relax now because that was stressful. That was a stressful experience. And I don't have a car, so I couldn't even go sit in my car. Like some people, instead of standing outside, they were sitting in their cars during the whole ordeal. So they had their heat on in their cars. I don't have a car, so I was standing out in that cold for an hour. Yep. So that was absolutely crazy. I really thought it was just a fire alarm. And then one after another, the fire truck showed up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is really happening, isn't it?" This is kind of hard to do with one hand, so bear with me. I don't know how people do this. Yeah, I heard about Kobe Bryant. Um, Honestly, my mom told me, I think, more details about it, and it sounds like it was kind of a dumb way to for it to happen because she said that he took instead of driving the 40 minutes to go to his daughter's basketball game, he took a helicopter for some reason. So I mean, I don't want to be insensitive, but like that's kind of a privileged thing to do in the first place. And then, I mean, come on. A 40-minute car ride and you wanted to take a helicopter instead? Like, he didn't have to die, is my point. So, he could have just drove. Like, why didn't he drive the 40-minute to instead of like taking a helicopter. Like that's how you know you have too much money anyway. If you can just take a helicopter instead of driving 40 minutes. So I don't know if that's true, if that's what really happened. Like he ended up taking a helicopter instead of driving 40 minutes to a basketball game, but that's what I heard happened. There was nine, Dad. Yeah, I don't understand that either. He probably just didn't want to sit in traffic, but I agree. So that is what happened. Okay, so that's. I don't want to say that's dumb, but that is kind of a ridiculous way to die. I mean, come on. Like, who has enough money that they can just say, "Oh yeah, I don't want to sit in traffic. Yeah, I'll take a helicopter." Like, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I feel, if anything, I feel bad for his daughter. I feel bad for his family. I don't feel bad really for him. I mean, come on, that's kind of a privileged thing to do in the first place. Yeah, it could have been prevented. See, originally I thought it was an airplane. Like I thought he was, before I heard about it on my when I was streaming earlier, I thought it was like a plane crash. Like he was in like an airplane, just a commercial plane, and the plane crashed. Like I thought that's what happened, and then I was like, oh well, no, because then it would have been a bigger thing. Like it would have been like hundreds of people have died in an airplane, and I would have heard about it beforehand. And then I was like, okay, maybe he took a private jet, which is still very privileged. I thought maybe he took a private jet, and that's what crashed. But then my mom was like, no, he took a helicopter, and that's what crashed. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. So, um, yeah, he didn't have to die. It was a dumb way to die, but things happen. I know for me, I would have just sat in traffic. I would have just sat in traffic. Hello, Evie. I'm back. It was an actual fire. If you saw the second part of my live, that there was an actual fire in my dorm building. Not in my room, not my floor, luckily. Um, Especially to affect eight other people. Yeah, I feel bad for the eight other people, but not necessarily him. Apparently, he was one of the greatest, one of the best basketball players, but you know, if you make dumb decisions like that instead of taking the 40-minute drive and taking helicopters are quite dangerous in general. They're not like airplanes. Airplanes are quite stable. It's hard to crash an airplane, but it's quite simple to crash a helicopter. So it's like you took that risk, dude. Instead of like, understand. Okay, I could understand if it was longer a drive, and you wanted to get to, if they wanted to get to the basketball game in time, like if it was like a longer trip, but 40 minutes, that is so quick of a drive. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Hey Marcella, yeah, I'm back. I am okay. I'm just freaking freezing, but yeah, I'm freezing my butt off still because we were outside for an hour and I only had my slippers on and shorts and a robe because I thought it was a drill, not a real fire. Like an idiot, I didn't think ahead, but I've never had that happen before in a dorm, so I don't think it usually does happen. But yeah, I'm back. I'm alive. We're good. Wasn't on our floor, so we're fine. Um, yep. It was on the first and second floor in one area were the ones that were affected. Someone basically had a grease fire and did an idiotic thing, which was try to put out a grease fire with water. Bad idea. It's like, did they never pay attention in class or anything, or they never taught that? I don't know. I do not know. I think what I'm gonna have to do is, because I think I need both hands to get over his head. Yeah. I'm gonna switch around the camera. All right, I switched around the camera. Yes, someone tried to put out a grease fire with water because that makes sense. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Something tells me it has to do with home training. Um, Never taught. Let me try to set up the camera here in the swing. Something tells me they were never taught not to do that, and that's kind of concerning to me. Yeah, with water, I still can't get over that. But yeah, so that's what happened with the fire situation. I don't know. People just don't think things through. Maybe they panicked, but it's still like, I don't know. It seems like a thing that they should teach in schools, or parents should teach how to take care of a fire the proper way should it happen, you know? At least that's what I'm going to teach my kids. When I was in elementary school, we did this thing called the Fire and Safety Bowl, where we learned how to put out fires in case one would ever happen if we were home alone or whatever. We learned how to properly take care of different kinds of fires, or like electrical and stuff like that, if it were to happen. And yeah, I just don't think everyone knows the different ways, which is really concerning. For example, like when this happened, that's concerning that they didn't know how to do it properly. I'm sure now, because of those people, we're going to have a floor meeting to talk about how to take care of fires. I guarantee you that's going to happen um, at some point soon. They're going to organize a meeting to explain what happened and how to react properly to a fire. But yeah, that was what a day it's been. I am exhausted now. I'm glad I finished all my homework before all that happened, because that would have been a nightmare trying to get back into working on stuff. Been a quite not a fun thing to do. I might do one more layer on Cupid tonight, and then I will probably shower and go to sleep. Got my big Leo here. Putting this shirt on him. Man, I can still, my toes are still like very cold. Um, it just shows you how easy it is. You can get frostbite, and I'm just glad I didn't get frostbite. It was not, because it gets cold here. So like the other day, the real feel was 0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how it felt outside last week. So I'm just glad it wasn't that cold, or it wasn't snowing today, as it often does snow here. This year actually it hasn't snowed that much, but last year it snowed 20 inches in a day here. So I am thankful that it wasn't snowing, or it didn't feel like 0 degrees outside. Because I definitely would not have been okay. Definitely would have had frostbite because we were out there for so long. Um, so that's positive. I'm trying to look on the positive that it was at least it was 30 degrees instead of 0 degrees. And I'm speaking in Fahrenheit for my international viewers. 30 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Got his shirt on him. I might leave the top unbuttoned, but for now I buttoned it. Put his pants on him. See, he's so chunky that really, like, the best things for him are sweatpants because of that stretch factor. It's crazy the difference between newborn and 3-month Joseph. I have the newborn Joseph. His name is Maverick. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I saw every time I see a normal, like, newborn or 3-month size kit next to him, it's absolutely crazy to me that this was a 3-month-old baby that was this big. Like, how is that even possible? He wears like 9 months and 12 months, for the, and like 6 to 9, anything from 6 to 12 months, depending on the brand, in the article of clothing. He either wears 6 through 12 months. Like that's incredible. Like that's crazy that a baby at 3 months old was this big. Like his head is almost the same size as mine. That's insane to me. But yeah, he was a real baby that was this big. Um, so that yeah, anytime I see a normal size 3 month old baby kit next to him when I paint one, I'm like, oh my god, it never gets less crazy to me how big he is. These pants might not even fit him to be honest, and they are a 6 to 9 month size pant. Get him around his thighs is the issue. He is really incredible. Yeah, I met his real mom, his mom at the Rose Doll show, and she was like, yeah, he was like 20 something pounds at this age. Imagine carrying around that much weight and that baby all day. Oh my gosh. I asked her, I was like, what did you feed him? What in the world? How on earth did a baby get this big? Like, it seems kind of unnatural. But it looked like he became normal size once he started walking, so that's good. Um, like, I've seen toddler pictures of Joseph with his other siblings. Man, these are tight on him. These are his new pants. I haven't tried them on him yet before. They're kind of tight. Oh my gosh. He's short and fat, so that's kind of some of his issues. They'll work. They're just kind of tight on him. Hi, Anne. I'm back after the fire in our dorm. Look how tight these are on him. I know when I first saw him, I thought he was 9 months. Well, he is the size of a 9 month old, so. Gosh, okay. Kind of tight on him, but they'll work for my purposes. It's fine. Good thing. Everything okay there? Yeah, so there was rooms on the first and the first, I think it was the first floor. No, no, no. The second floor, there's two rooms I think that got affected. Like a fire started in one of the rooms and it affected the room next to it, and then the two rooms below it has water damage from them putting out the fire and dealing with the fire. And the sprinklers went off and all that. But I live on the third floor, so we weren't affected at all. And plus, I live on the complete opposite side of the building of where the room was. So yeah, that's what happens though when people don't pay attention to what they're cooking because we have um we have kitchens in our dorms, in our rooms, and I'm assuming someone wasn't paying attention to what they were cooking, and it caught on fire because we were told it was a grease fire, and they tried to put it out with water, which is a bad idea. But yeah, so I'm fine. Everyone on this floor is fine. So they went ahead and finally let us back in. We were outside for an hour though, and it's cold. Um, but yeah, so poor lighting, but here he is in this outfit. Big guy, big chunk, Mr. Leo. He is so big. He is ginormous. Look at how big he is. But yeah, so that's Leo. We'll put him on sitting up on the boppy. And then we can put some clothes, change the outfit that I finally settled on for Mr. Mias. I have to take some more pictures of them sitting next to each other because the size difference is it's so funny. It's so funny to look at the size difference um, between the two boys. But I love having the size difference because it's so fun to shop for either size. Obviously, it's way easier to shop for for Leo because there's so much stuff in his size. But Amias is also quite easy to shop for here for some reason. Like I said in earlier, there's a lot of boys in this little baby boys in this town, so I always find baby boy stuff in the in all the thrift shops. So they are definitely quite easy to shop for these two. All right, so got a naked little guy here, Mr. Amias. Gonna put his onesie on. I love him so much. He is so sweet. I love this kit. Levi is just a great kit. One of the best, I think, personally. Just love having a Levi in my collection. I think everyone who gets the Levi just loves Levi. I thought he was overhyped before I saw one at Rose Doll Show, and then I held one and I was like, oh my gosh, love the Levi. I still want to add more hair to this one, to Amias. I still want to add more hair to Amias. I think he would look cute with like thicker hair. I think that would look so cute on him. So I'm gonna see. I still need to email her and ask her what hair she used for him, so I can order some more of it. I just want to play with his hair more. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to get a Levi. I think they're totally worth getting one. I would love to paint one of these days. To paint a Levi. I know he would sell super fast. Levi's sell so quickly. Everyone wants a Levi. Bonnie Brown, she really outdid herself with this kit. Speaking of which, Bonnie Brown is so sweet. She is the kindest lady ever. She's so nice. I can't say enough about Bonnie Brown. She is just so humble and so nice. Oh my gosh, she was so nice. In fact, she actually commented on my box opening of Levi, so that was really nice. So sweet of her to watch that and comment on that. So sweet. But yeah, she's like kind of shy, and I love Bonnie Brown. All right, putting on his pants. I've got a Lee by Priscilla Lopez. I don't like Lee, actually. Not my favorite. I can see why people like him. He's in really nice size. There's just something about him I don't like. Pulling up Mr. Amias' pants. Gonna put on his jacket now. Oh, your phone died. My phone might die at some point. It's on 44% because I was outside for so long. Um, hi, Springs, little flower buds. How are you? I'm back live after all that crazy stuff that happened. I don't know if you saw the other lives. That was crazy. Yeah, I wanted to go back live and tell people that we're okay. Yeah, there was a fire in one of the other dorm rooms, so we had to be all get out of the building. I can only imagine if it was, did your school catch on fire? No, it was one of the dorm rooms caught on fire. Yeah, it's I think they've handled it now, but I'm pretty sure those rooms are damaged. So that's not good for them, but our side of the building was not um, affected. But look at him in this little jacket. Oh my gosh, look. I think everyone's okay. I just don't. I think their room is damaged, but I think everyone is okay. Let me get out of this dark corner. I actually finally got like a lamp, but I forgot to get an extra light bulb. I thought I had another light bulb already, but I do not have an extra light bulb, so I need to put a light bulb in there, which is why this corner is so dark. Being weird. Yeah, so that light will help a lot in that corner, that dark corner that I was just in, the nursery corner. But yeah, let's go back over to where it's a little bit lighter. Back to where I was painting. So she's actually pretty much dry. That's how long I was outside because she's basically dry. So I can go ahead and put another layer on her while I'm chatting with y'all. Let me put me back over here. Mr. Amias, you see him? He's so cute. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. I can't get over him. I just love him so much. Look at him. The little, oh, it's so cute. Look how cute. Just the sweetest little guy. The hood is so big on this jacket. I don't even know why. It's only 3 month size, which normally coats in 3 month size fit him quite well. But for some reason, the hood on this is so big, and I just don't understand why it's so big. But look how big it is. Anyway, yeah. So he's really cute. I really like this little sweet little outfit on him. Yeah, he's so cute, isn't he, guys? And it says happy little one. I picked it out earlier. They make them big to accommodate a hat. Even still, I think it's kind of really big, even if he had a hat on. Like, it's really big. Plus, it's not like a winter coat. It's just like a jacket. So, I don't know. It's weird. I can't really quite paint with him on my lap because I don't want to drip paint on him. So I think I'll put him aside. But I'll let you guys get a last look at him before I put him aside. Look at him. So cute. I'll have to take him out at some point soon and get people to react to him because I think he's just the cutest one to take out. Joseph is too freaking big to take anywhere. Look at him. All right, say goodbye. Bye, Mr. Amias. Maybe I'll bring him back yet later, but for now, he's going back. Whew, man. Yeah, it's been a long, long day for me. I mean, I was having already a long day before that all happened, trying to get my assignments done before the week. Thank you. Yeah, these aren't my normal pajamas. I just put them on because I need to warm up. I normally just am in shorts because I get hot really easily, and dorm can be kind of stuffy. But yeah, I wanted to warm up after being outside for an hour, so I put on these to warm up. I took my Lee out when we went to my ENT. Everyone thought he was adorable. Yeah, I don't think I could ever take out Joseph. He's just too big. Gosh, I can't imagine carrying him around for more than like 5 minutes. I couldn't imagine taking him out like on an outing. That would be insane. Like just not would not work for me. Okay, let me start painting this third skin tone layer, and then I'll bake that. Make sure I get all the dust that might have settled off of her. You can sort of see. I don't know. Why is this lighting so weird? It makes her look so weird, but she doesn't look like that in person. The color that's showing up on camera is not how she looks. She looks quite good in person. As you know, all my dolls do. Who that if people have seen my dolls in person, they know that they don't look as weird as they do in this lighting. It's just the lighting. It's so weird. Oh, I unhooked my lamp. Dang. Okay. I was going to turn on my lamp that I have on my desk, but I unplugged it before I left for break and I forgot to replug it back in because they want you to unplug everything before you leave for long breaks like winter break was. So it's unplugged, so I forgot to plug it back in. I'm so mad at myself. I usually don't use it unless I'm making a video because I can see in person the color, the right, like I can see in person what I'm painting. It's just I thought it would make it nice and easier for you guys to see what I was doing, but I would have to go around the desk and plug it in. So I could do that in a second, but let me first paint this layer on. How's everyone else's evening going? You saw how my evening's going. But how is everyone else doing? And like I said earlier, this is going to be the Cupid doll that I'll have available before, right before Valentine's Day, and she'll be probably around 250, and she'll come with. I'm thinking I'll make her custom wings and a custom little halo probably, and she'll come with like Valentine's Day themed items, so like hearts and stuff and X's and O's. I've already got her one thing, which is a little stuffed. I think it's a bear. Kind of looks like both a bear and a puppy, so I'm gonna call it a bear just to be safe. I think it's a bear, but it's really cute. So that'll go with her, and then some other things I'll pick up for her. I want to pick up some like Valentine's Day themed wrapping paper because I think that would be so cute. I hope whoever buys her does a box opening because that'd be so sweet to see. Um, if not, I'm gonna do a box a packing with her. So at least I'll have that video, see showing everyone what she's gonna be packed with. That'd be so cute. I'm really excited to do that. But yeah, so far she's coming along really well. This is only the third skin tone layer, and she's getting pretty close to where I want her to. So um, this since I put the matte varnish, I think I'm gonna have to do this with every doll now because she's taking paint so well. And I put this because I put down a layer of that matte varnish, the Genesis matte varnished in before I started doing the skin tone layers. So I think that really helped or something because it's really taking paint really well now. So maybe that'll be a tip for you guys who want to paint. Maybe put down a matte varnish layer first. I'm trying to think of some things that I could tell you guys about, so I'm not being boring and just painting. I don't know. You guys talk to me. Tell me some things, so I'm not just sitting here painting and you're just watching me ramble and paint. Tell me something interesting that's going on other than the Kobe Bryant thing because I don't want to talk about that anymore. Tell me something interesting that's going on in your life. Doing anything fun? Any big events coming up in your lives? Talk to me. Ooh, I'm really liking the skin tone. Makes sense. My doll weighs 7 pounds 2 ounces. And so he's heavy. Yeah, Joseph weighs like 10 pounds. I think he's real heavy. This kit is the Cheyenne by Elena Peterson or something like that. I still can't remember her last name. She's on Bountiful Babies website. I know someone who has a Joseph and they take him out in an umbrella stroller. That's a good idea. I just finished supper a little while ago. That's ooh, what'd you eat? Tell me what you ate. I need to eat food at some point soon. Good. Done with this week's homework. Awesome.
I'm having a drink and watching some YouTube. Soon I'll be able to do that. I got what, 3 more months before I turn 21. My 21st birthday is on Easter, by the way. It falls on Easter Sunday this year. I'm really upset with it because it means that a lot of things will be closed because I'm in the Bible Belt. She's not called Cupid, but I'm painting her as a Cupid doll. Cheerios. I had Cheerios for lunch, so I'm not gonna judge you on that. That was my lunchtime. I think she's so adorable. I can't wait to see her finished. I thought that was her. Yep, that's her, Miss Cheyenne. I don't like her so much painted like a regular baby, which is why I'm doing her as alternative. I just don't like her limbs really. Oh, she is turning out so. I love the skin tone that she's turning out. Mine was the day after Easter last year. When's your birthday? Yeah, this is weird because normally, Easter falls like last week of March, maybe early April. This is kind of late for it to fall this year. It's fallen on my birthday one time before. I can't remember how old I was though. It was a while ago. Um, Fell on my birthday. But yeah, everything's gonna be closed, you guys. Uh, yep, I had Honey Nut Cheerios as well. Um, Minus April 2nd. Yeah, yeah. See, that's usually I would think around the beginning of April, if anything, if it was going to be in April. But nope, this year it's on my birthday, April 12th, Easter Sunday. 21st birthday is on Easter. I was I was joking with my friends. I was like I'm gonna pour out a drink for Jesus on my birthday. Pour out a drink for Jesus. But no, what I'm gonna end up doing is have my friends who are already 21. I'm going to have them buy me a drink and then enjoy it on my actual birthday. Technically, I could probably just drink it before my birthday, since what does one day really matter? But yeah. Plus, I already what I don't drink. I don't like hard alcohol. I've tried some before and I hated it. I like things like wine. I just think they have a better flavor. So, but that's just my preferences. I don't know. Call me crazy. um, Same day as Mickey Mouse. Oh, I love Mickey Mouse. 40%. My phone is 40%. I hope it doesn't die. That wouldn't be great. I might have to plug it in. I think that's what I'll have to do in a second here when I finish cleaning her up. Um, when you say alternative, do you mean you're going to give her some pink hair or something? By alternative, I mean how I'm going to, like, she's going to have like a heart shaped birthmark on her cheek. And I can't remember what else I was. Oh, yeah. And I might do like white hair on her or something. Just like a little bit of white hair on top. I think that's what I want to do. We'll see what I actually end up doing. But she's gonna have like a halo that comes with her and the cupid wings. I turned 55 on November 18th. Freedom 55. I mean, you're not that old, please. My mom tries to say the same thing, and she's turning 51 in March. I'm like, you are not that old. She tries to act like she is so much older. I'm like, you are 51. That is like, you still got like, what, 30 good years left? Oh, please. I feel older than her half the time. I'm an old man anyway. Like, I really am. It'd be so cute. Yeah, I would love to do. I just have to find some white hair that's not expensive, and then I would do it that way. Because I think that would look really good. Cause she's gonna have blue eyes, so it'd be kind of cute to see that little contrast between her skin tone and her hair. That'd be really nice. Wow, I really like the skin tone she's coming out to be. Again, you can't see it on camera right this second, but she is really coming together. The skin tone is looking nice. I have to remember this mixture that I use so I can use it for another doll. And remember that I used matte varnish on her first because it's taking the paint so well. All right, let me put her aside. And let me plug in my phone so it doesn't die because we've already had enough interruptions on my live today with the fire and whatnot. Just didn't. First time I go live on mobile and there's a fire in my dorm. I turned 46 on April 6th. I'm telling you, our Aries season is coming up. Aries are the best. I'm saying that because I'm an Aries, of course. My mom passed away, but she would have been 36 July 1st, and I'm 15. My grandma is 53, and my great grandma is 75, and she is who I live with. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yep, that's really sad and really young. I may be 55, but I feel 105 most of the times. I have thyroid cancer amongst other health problems. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess that would make you feel a lot older. My almost 90-year-old mom. Go her. Wow, 90 years old. I'm a Leo. Listen, Leos are cool too. My best friend is a Leo. My like my friend that I'm my best friend. I mean, the one I've been friends with for like 11 years. She's a Leo, so I like Leos. My brother is a Leo, but he's an a-hole, and I don't like him. But it's not because he's a Leo. It's just because he's evil. Hmm. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get my charger so my phone doesn't die, and trying to hook it up the best way I can think of hooking it up. Hmm. I think what I'll do is I'll hook it up by my sink. Like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to die. Have my camera die because that would. I mean, my phone die because that would just be another thing. I'd be like, oh my gosh, seriously, I can't with this live today. I'll have it hooked up to my computer. That way, she will not die on us. Let's see. Get some people hanging out with us. More people are joining. Hello, people joining. Just plugging in my phone. Don't mind me. um, Siblings tend to be evil sometimes. Maybe all the times. No, he's like. I'm not like joking when I say he's evil. He's like abusive, horrible person type of evil. Like all jokes aside, he's a really, really bad person. Um, you know, I tend to think that there's good in people, but I don't know about him. He's got some real evil, like actual evil tendencies. So I don't know about that. Um, I want Tink by Bonnie Brown. Tink is so cute. She's so tiny. I would probably end up painting her one day just because I want to paint some cute little tiny kits, which is why I'm really excited to paint the bean for the giveaway. I just don't know where I'm going to find an outfit to send home with him because I can barely find newborn clothes here. I don't know if I can find any preemie outfits, and I don't really want to spend too much for an outfit for a giveaway, baby. No offense to giveaway people. um, really want Levi and Liam, but I have to wait another 50 years for money. I can't work because of health, so money is scarce. Yeah, these dolls are, it's an expensive hobby to get into. One of the most expensive hobbies I've ever encountered to get into, but I think it's worth it. You know, if you have a therapist, what you might be able to do is, if you have a therapist, you might be able to get the counseling to have it count as like a counseling expense and have the doll paid for it as a therapy doll. But again, it depends on what insurance you have, if you have insurance, if they'll count that. I know some people have done it successfully, have had their reborns covered by insurance. It's happened before, as strange as it seems. Same thing with, like people who have emotional support animals, they can get it covered by insurance. So, um, just really depends on your insurance company. Mm. Um, so yeah, if you have good insurance, that'd be something worth looking into. And of course, you'll probably have to call your insurance company to even like see about that. Yeah, I understand. I try to evaluate people like that. I have problems with my grandma's ex-husband. He still visits because my uncle is 11 and he spends the weekend at his house. Yes. People always say like you can't choose your family. I think that's BS. If you I don't look, if people in my family, he's like the only one too. Like I have a couple of cousins that are really problematic, and guess what? I just don't deal with them. I don't. I think people, just because you're related to someone, you just happen to be born into that family. You don't have to continue to associate with them because they're your quote unquote blood. If they're not going to treat you like a decent human being would, you don't have to keep dealing with them. I mean, like honestly, like, oh, you can't choose your family. Yes, you can. You can choose to associate with them or not, and you can make your own family. Like, your friends can become your family. You don't have to only be family, with the family you were born into. But that's just my 2 cents about that. I hate when people are always who say that, oh, you can't choose your family. Whatever. That's such BS. I did not choose some of my family members, and I would have. Uh, well, actually, I did because I don't deal with them. I want to name my Tink Birdie whenever I get her. Oh, that'd be so cute. Speaking of Birdie, have you seen the Birdie kit? That's a cute kit too. Does anybody have other name suggestions for Twin A and Twin B? As I really wanted to get them for my birthday. I'm not really good at I'm not really good at coming up with baby names for other people because mine are, I like to make my baby names quite unique. Like I have a couple of baby names that I'm thinking about for the two girls that will be coming into my collection in upcoming months. I'm going back and forth between them, thinking maybe they're too weird. I don't know. I also am I don't want to like make names that don't make sense. Like I've seen people have. I talked about this on my Instagram story. How I saw someone who put like 4 apostrophes in their doll's name. Like, what is the point of that? It was like she, Ari, yeah, something, and it had like a apostrophe every couple of letters. I was like, what is the point of that? That's crazy. People name their dolls some crazy stuff, and I wonder what they name their kids. They're like, if they have actual kids, I'm like, what do you name your actual kids? I'm sure they have some weird names too. Um, I disowned my only brother a few years ago. I have 2 sisters. See, I think it is, if that is what you need to do to be happy and healthy in your life, because ultimately it is your life, then that's what you got to do. And that's what I did with my brother. I don't talk to him. I have another brother and I have a sister, and I still talk to them, obviously, because they haven't done anything wrong to me ever. So I still talk to them. But it's what you got to do for your health, mental health, physical health. What it show would it be? Baby Prem has some nice preview clothes. I found them on Amazon and Google. I just don't want to pay, like, I've never paid full price for anything for my dolls. So I don't know if I would want to pay full price for that. Um, um, I like unique and classic names. I have two named Juniper and Maverick, and the only I can think of are Lily and Levi for twin A and twin B. Those are cute names. You know what could help if you Google like I think Baby Center has like a name, baby name something. If you Google like twin names, a bunch of suggestions will come up, like list of twin names that sound cute together but aren't like too matchy. Um, like too common, like Faith and Hope, those kind of names that are really common for twins. They come up, if you Google like twin names, there'll be like different ones that still sound really cute together but aren't as common. So I would do that if I was getting twins. I would look up some names that sound cute together. Mm. But yeah, I like unique names as well. But when it becomes where it's not even a name, I don't know. It's weird. Like, why are you naming your doll or a baby in general like all those things? Like, it's kind of unnecessary. Like, are you gonna say that full name every time you refer to the child or the doll? I don't know. It's weird. Well, not weird. It's just kind of extra. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Extra. You just gotta be extra. That's probably a good idea. I'm probably gonna have one as a boy and one as a girl, so that would help. Yeah, that's always a good idea to like look up lists of names. That's what I do. I can't remember the website I use for names to get name ideas, and because I'd like my dolls to have middle names, which not a lot of people do. But I like them to have middle names. I think it just makes it so complete, you know. So that's what takes me the longest time. Like I'll have a good first name, and then I'll take forever to find a middle name that I feel like flows right and it has the right feeling that I want it to portray. Man, I still need to eat dinner and have a shower after this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna quickly paint the rest of the limbs, this layer. Um, I went shopping for my babies today. Got 5 new outfits for $20. Local baby shop was having a big sale. Yes, I love sales. Always, I need to stop shopping on sales because it makes you want to buy more when you see a good sale. I have to show you guys the things that I got from Old Navy yesterday in a second when I put down this arm. It's so cute what I got, y'all. I love what I got, and it was on clearance, and I was very, very happy. And then it was money off of the clearance yesterday, so it was even cheaper. Um, my dolls have very unique names. See, those are unique names, but they're still like names, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like they're still real like names. They're names. I don't know. Like I've seen people name their dolls some crazy stuff. But I'm trying to let that go. I'm trying not to be judgmental. I know it's judgmental, but sometimes you gotta wonder. Trying to let the judgment go. New year, trying to let that judgment go, but it's so hard. So I have a list of names that I'm thinking of, but it's on my phone and I don't want to pull it up and then get disconnected from the live. So I can't pull it up in this video, but I'll tell you guys probably tomorrow when I'm gonna make probably a real video tomorrow because I'm supposed to get the kit tomorrow that I'm gonna be painting for myself. So I guess I'll go over some name ideas in that video. Uh, Done with this layer on that arm. Ooh, I'm loving this color, you guys. I'm obsessed. I'm really happy with this color. This is a nice color. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so pretty. Um, got 23 outfits from $15 once from Facebook. That's where I usually shop, Facebook Marketplace, because around here there's not many babies, so they usually have trouble. Either they'll drop their clothes off and whole like a whole bunch of clothes off at Goodwill, and everything at that Goodwill is like $1 a piece. Or my favorite thrift shop, which is on Saturdays, their baby clothes are 25 cents. I think I've said this a lot in the videos because I still can't get over how cheap that is. So last weekend, not this Saturday, last weekend I got gosh, like how many outfits did I get? How many items did I get? I got like I think like I don't even know, but it came out to only $13, and that was with the bouncer that I got. So the clothes itself was only like $10, and I got like lots of stuff. So like 25 cents a piece, $10. That's a lot of math I don't feel like doing right now. If y'all want to do the math, that's how many outfits I got. Because they don't do tax either. So um is what am I painting? I'm painting the Cheyenne kit, but I'm gonna turn it into a baby Cupid. Oh, I told you I was gonna when I put down that arm that I was gonna grab what I got from Old Navy yesterday. So let me get that. So these two are for the girls that are coming into my collection. I saw them like I said, they were on clearance on clearance. So there was clearance on clearance. So they were cheaper than even the sticker price says. So let me show you guys. So I think this actually was what the sticker price said. It's just the onesie that says "Loved by Dad" and a heart, a yellow heart. It has like a nice royal blue background on the onesie, and it has little flowers, purple flowers around it. Yeah, it's really cute. Loved by Dad. I thought that was so sweet. 0 3 months, so it should fit either one of them. The kit that I'm getting, hopefully, fingers crossed tomorrow. Like I said, the one that I'm getting tomorrow is actually bigger. She's 22 inches, so it might be a little tight on her, but the custom that I'm having made, it should fit her quite well. And then I got these two things. So they're two rompers, long sleeve rompers that have hoods on them. So the first one has a white background, and then it has like different colored animals. So it has unicorns, and I think is unicorns and different dinosaurs with like sweaters on them. So sweet, so cute, and little like leaves. So I thought that was so cute, and it has little buttons, really cute. And then on the other side, there's another romper that just has like little pastel rainbows, and then it's like a pastel pink. Um, they had a lot of stuff on clearance, but I didn't want to spend too much money because I had just gotten some stuff from um, the other day, but I didn't get any girl things, so I should have got more girl stuff to be honest. But yeah, so the sticker price is $6.99, but it was cheaper than I think it was $4.99 for these both of them for two, and the original was $26.99. So that's what I mean by I never ever shop when things are full price because that's crazy to me. I don't think I could ever spend that much on just two things. But yeah, so that they're having really good. This is the perfect time again to go baby shopping, you guys. It's perfect time. This is the time you want to go shopping. It's the end of season sales. That's why. End of winter sales are always in like late January, even though you think they will wait longer to bring out their like spring stuff. But nope, this is the perfect time to go into into season shopping. It's like I think it's mid to late January, and then I'm trying to think of when spring ends. I think spring season ends in April. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. Spring season. Yeah, I think they start getting rid of stuff for the spring season in like April, maybe late April. I'd have to check on that, but I think there's like a list somewhere. Um, Isabel, Jolene is a AA, Saskia. Cute. Is Cupid baby going to be biracial? Yes, she is. She's gonna be a sweet little biracial Cupid. My doll's full names are Juniper, Elise, and Maverick George, and then they have my last name. That's cute. I like those names a lot, actually. Nice. You found some good stuff. I love the rompers. Yes, I love them so much. They're gonna look so cute on the girls. It really is a great time. It says it's clearance on clearance. Yep, stuff is so cheap right now. It is so tempting to go back to that Old Navy because I know there's still going to be stuff there. And it is so tempting to go back because they had some dresses. But what I was really tempted to do yesterday, because the TJ Maxx and the Old Navy are in the same like shopping center here, they had the cutest little girl outfits at TJ Maxx, but they were quite expensive. And I was like, oh my gosh. Part of me wanted to spend the money, but like I said, I never buy things full price. So for my principles, like sticking to my principles, I was like, no, don't buy. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it. But they were so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. I was like, I kind of want to go back and get them. And my friend had to talk me out of it. He was like, he was like, "Why are you about to spend this much on a doll?" And I was like, "On doll clothes." I was like, "I don't know, but they're so cute, you guys." If you guys have a local TJ Maxx, go look in the girl section, the baby girl section, because they have like these little lacy outfits. Oh my gosh, to die for. I'm trying to see if they'll go on clearance, but I doubt it. I doubt it because I think they'll sell out of those outfits. But what I think I will end up doing is ordering something similar on Amazon Prime because I know it'll be cheaper on Amazon. But I really want a cute little lacy outfit for the girl that I'm gonna be, the open-eyed girl that I'll be paying for myself. I really want a little lacy outfit for her. I think they're so sweet. I saw some really cute ones at Target, but they were so expensive. Yes, so expensive. I think the outfits were like $26, something like that. And I was like, nope, I cannot justify in my budget spending this much on one outfit. But oh my God, they were so cute that I almost did it. I almost did it. I almost did it. I will admit that I almost paid $26 for one outfit, even though I can never imagine doing it. They were just so cute. But like I said, Amazon is a great place to find something similar. So that is what I will be doing as soon as I get her and I know exactly what size she is. I'll go ahead and get her something off of Amazon where it'll probably be like $13, which is still expensive to me for one outfit, but it might just be worth it for how cute it'll be to see her in that little outfit. Oh, I know what you mean. I wasn't supposed to be buying anything, but the sales got me. I was like, my babies need it. I do that all the time, and then I'm like, I don't know why I'm buying more stuff. They already have so much stuff that I don't need to buy anything else. Summer, if you're watching, no, your comments are not coming in still. And I see that you're working on a Kinsey. Cool. A blonde haired Kinsey. That's a lot of hair. I mean, that's a lot of head. I get my baby clothes from the Mercari app. Some clothes are new and some are used, but you can find cheap baby clothes on there. Yeah, I used to have a Mercari on my phone, but I deleted it because I never used it. Um, but I prefer doing the Facebook Marketplace because it's local and I don't have to wait for anything to ship. I just meet the people and they have the clothes, and it's cheaper, and they just hand me the clothes, and we're done. I love Facebook Marketplace. Like I said, that's where I get like I got my bassinet from there. I got all those clothes from there. I got what else did I get from there? Um, I got that a bunch of clothes. I got the boppy from there. Something else I got from there. All those pacifiers I got from there. I bought 3 pack of pacifiers and a twin pack of pacifier clips, and it was like $10. It's crazy, but they really needed. I'm trying to save up for a Native American reborn baby. I'm Native American, and it'd be nice to have one baby that looked like me, and I'm excited about. Yeah, that's why I think for me, that's why I more. Of course, I'll make a Caucasian doll if someone really begs me to do it or asks me to do it. But I like making only ethnic dolls because I feel like there should be more representation of these darker dolls, biracial ethnic dolls out there. I just don't think there's enough of them, and that's why I try to also keep my costs affordable so people can afford them. To have a doll that looks like them, or the custom patients that I'm gonna be doing, she's gonna be like olive tone, so she's not gonna technically like be really ethnic. She's gonna be like, if anything, really light biracial, but the lady is having me do her that skin tone, and I was like, that's fine, I'll do it for her. I haven't done a more Caucasian skin tone in a really long time. I think I've only done 2 Caucasian skin tones previously, so we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I can figure out the exact tone she wants. It's like olive toned, so it's still darker for Caucasian baby, but yeah. So I'll have to see how that goes, and pictures of her as I work on her will obviously go on my Instagram. I need to put I need to put the head back on. I need to put June's head back on her body. I think her magnet is set now, so that I can wrap her up and get her ready to go in the morning. Her clothes are already packed up. I'm not sending. So most of all my dolls that I sell come along with. I build into the price like a small box opening, small to medium box opening with them. It really depends on the doll, and what I could find that fit them and look good on their skin tone and such like that. But the lady who bought June already has like a bunch of baby clothes, so she just told me just to send her with like one outfit and what she's wearing, and not to send her with like pacifiers and stuff. But she did want a magnet in her, so that's what she's coming with. She's just coming with one outfit, and then her sleeper, and I'll put a diaper with her. But she was like, yeah, yeah. And this is the same lady that has my Skya that or my first root doll, which was the Skya that I painted. So she already has like girl stuff, that fits that size. So she's like, yeah, just save some money on shipping and stuff and just send her. Although she's in the same state as me, so shipping's not that bad anyway in general. But yeah, um, uh, Facebook Marketplace is great. I got my Bobby pacifiers and baby clothes from there. Baby clothes from there for dirt cheap. Yeah, people are just because on paper. Usually on Facebook Marketplace, people have already tried selling them other places, and so they're just trying to get rid of them for any little money that they can. I might get rid of some of my clothes on Facebook Marketplace or something at some point. Some things that like they never wear, I might get rid of that. Usually, what I do with those kind of clothes that I don't um, put on my dolls, I take them and donate them back to the thrift shop. Mhm. Yeah, there's not many ethnic babies at all. So I do a group where I bring the babies to the senior center. I think it would be really cute if I had an ethnic baby, like as my adopted baby. I especially love ethnic babies' feet. Yes, yeah, they're just so sweet. And the reason why I started creating ethnic babies because I couldn't find an affordable one to buy for my budget when I first really started back up with the collecting. Um, I couldn't find one that I thought was cute and well enough painted. So I was like, "Ah, man, I'll try my best to paint one and see how that goes." And so first I did a Caucasian baby, and that turned out really well. For a beginner, for my first doll, she turned out quite well. And I was like, okay, well, now that I can do that, I know I can paint them relatively decent. I was like, I'm going to try my hand at doing a biracial baby, and I did, and he was really sweet, and I kept him for a while. God, what did I name him? I think that was Luca, was the first biracial doll that I painted, and Luca was a real born Reese. So he's the one that I took to the Rose Doll Show. Um, I'm so happy that your babies are selling. Yes, usually I do pretty well with sales. Some dolls have like a couple of my dolls took a little bit longer, but it was probably because of timing or the kit wasn't that popular. Like, oh gosh, poor Realborn Landon Awake. He took forever to sell, but that's because he was not the cutest kit to me. I don't like his Wake version. He looks so angry, and it's really hard to make him look cute. So I wasn't surprised that it took him a while to sell. So it just really, and also depends, like I said, on timing. You know, when it's around the holidays, people are saving money, or people just spent all their money. You gotta get in, like any business. You have to have the timing right. But yeah, so she was a repeat customer, so of course she already knows how my work looks, or how she was, I guess, happy with how Skya turned out. So she wanted June as well. So I'm very, very, very happy that it'll be going back to a really, really nice lady. That, oh my gosh, she's so nice. I won't tell you all the things she's done for me because she's really she was here earlier, my earlier live, when I was live earlier before the fire. Her name's Carol. She's really nice. Um, Such a nice lady. Anyway, where do you sell? Because I might buy when I get more money. I either sell through my personal Facebook. I'll post in like all the doll groups on Facebook, or I sell on my through my Instagram. Um, I'm gonna have to enter some giveaways. If you haven't already entered, I'm having a giveaway that ends on Valentine's Day for a preemie sized doll. It's the Bean Kit by Denise Pratt. So if you want to look what he looks like, or you could just go watch the video because I explain what he's gonna be in that video. In that video, I put a picture of the kit. Um, Are you using the painting method I told you about? I hate that my comments aren't coming through. They're supposed to fix the Wi-Fi tomorrow. My son's middle name is Luca. Luca is such a sweet name, and I'm sort of using the painting method. I'm painting the way I normally paint. Like, I always brush it on and then blot it off. But this time I added your paint mixture for the first layer, and then now I darkened it up a little bit, and I also did a matte layer underneath of this, so the paint's sticking really well. And I'll probably do an even darker couple layers on top of this before I'm good with it. I forgot if I entered one. I'll have to look later. Yeah, check it out. Some people got extra entries because they guessed that I was gonna be for my or this is my first alternative baby, and some of them guessed it correct. They guessed that I would be painting a Cupid. Originally, I was gonna do a Jack Frost, but that was only if I was gonna paint the kit before, like, really around the winter holidays. But I decided I wasn't gonna have enough time before I went on winter break. Um, How do you enter? If you haven't already entered, all you have to do is be following me, my channel, which obviously are because you see me being live right now. Um, you have to be following my channel. You have to like the video, and you have to comment, enter me, and that's how you enter. If you're out of country though, you will have to pay shipping because I can't afford to lose all that money. Shipping is expensive overseas. I can't afford to lose all that. Good night, Springs little flower buds. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Yeah, shipping overseas, oh my gosh. I've never done it before because I try to sell within the United States. And even then, shipping in the US, oh my gosh. When I sent my Big Joseph, the first Big Joseph that I painted to that lady in Canada, it was, gosh, like $39 to ship him. Oh my God, that was crazy. All that for nothing, too, because she didn't like him. She had so many issues with him. I'm glad I live in East Coast Canada. Yeah, Canada is not as bad as like if I were gonna ship to Europe. Where do I live? I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina. What an interesting place to live. I don't like North Carolina. Oh, I am so loving this color. I just think, uh, like a lot of people don't like this vinyl color, this pink color of the older kits, but I think it's really helping with the biracial skin tone. I think it's like adding a nice little undertone to her, and I'm really happy with it. I think she'll be so cute. You live in Mooresville. I have no idea where that is. Maybe I should know where that is, but that sounds familiar. Mooresville. Huh, I don't know. Is it on Eastern or is it like Western North Carolina? Um, my last doll cost me 78 American to ship from Ohio to my door in New Brunswick. Oh my gosh, that is real expensive. Wow. Isn't there like a flat rate? I thought for shipping to Canada, I thought there was flat rate shipping and it wasn't like that expensive. As expensive as that. I thought it was less than that for the flat rate shipping at least. Yeah, I try to stick within the US unless someone is willing to pay all the customs fees and all that, or we can go half and half. Otherwise, I'm not shipping to you for no free. No, If anything, I'll add it into the price and make it seem like you're getting free shipping, but I just really added it into the price. But no, I would never pay like free shipping. $78. Oh my gosh. Unless I really know that person, I really, really like that person. It's like 2 hours from Charlotte, if that helps. I'm technically also 2 hours from Charlotte, being up here in the mountains. We're like 2 hours from Charlotte here. Mooresville. That sounds so familiar. I probably know someone from there, and that's why. I just can't pinpoint who. What I say about North Carolina is, most people who live here now are not originally from North Carolina. I only know a couple of people who are born and raised in North Carolina. It's like everyone's from like New York or from the DC area, like I am. I'm from the DC area, um, originally. Been here for about 10 years. But everyone I meet, like, they're not from North Carolina. They're always like, oh, I'm from California or yada yada. My family's from like Boston, or they say something like that. They're not from North Carolina. It's so funny to me. No one is a North Carolina native. Yeah, a lot of people. I've only been here for 5 years. I was born in Virginia. See, exactly. That's what I mean. Like a lot of people. What I think is a lot of people come down to North Carolina because it's so much cheaper um, than like Maryland and Virginia and definitely California. So they come down to North Carolina because it's so much cheaper to live. The cost of living is so much lower than those like more metropolitan kind of areas. But even still, like I don't know, I don't like North Carolina. I just don't like the feel of it. But like I said earlier, I only like where I am because it's up in the mountains, and I like being up in the mountains. It's so pretty here. Now that I can go live on like mobile, I'll probably do more outings and be able to go live and chat with you guys and show you guys around some places. I think that would be really nice. Take a baby out and go on like a walk or something. I think that would be fun. My dog was 525 Canadian plus shipping. It's almost empty my bank account. Wow, that's an expensive dog. Because isn't Canadian dollars? Isn't it more like the rate of conversion? Isn't it a lot more in American dollars? I like the weather where I like where I live. The weather is just crazy. I like colder weather. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I also hate Charlotte because that's where my mom lives. That's where we've been living is in Charlotte. But I go to like I said, I go to mountains. I go to school in the mountains because I just hate Charlotte's heat. Charlotte is so hot. I hate the heat. I would love to go to Canada. Oh, my mom's calling. Hey, Ma. Yeah, I'm back inside. I'm safe, but I'm gonna call you back. Okay. All right. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. My mom was calling to make sure that I got inside safe. Last year it was literally snowing the day before. There's still snow on the ground. It was 80 the next day. It was snow on the ground. Yeah, like I said, North Carolina is weird. It really is weird. Hey Sam. Sam, did you try to send me a message because I don't know if I got it? My Facebook Messenger for if anyone tries to message me, sometimes it doesn't give me messages. It literally like won't give me messages sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook. My mom sometimes can't even message me. Sometimes she doesn't even see my posts, even though they're set like for my friend group. She sometimes doesn't see my posts. Oh, you did try. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Um, I'm so happy to hear it. What did you do for the matte layer? I used just the regular Genesis matte varnish for the base layer. I'm in Alabama. It's 46 degrees, and we're all freezing. 46 degrees. That is warm. That is so warm. Let me tell you, girl. It was. I was standing outside with that fire. It was 30 degrees out there. But um, the real feel was 20 degrees. 46 degrees. That's so warm. Um, no, it's fine. I was just checking up on you to see what's up. I'm doing well. Our dorm building had a fire earlier, so that's fun. Always a good time when there's a fire and you have to be outside in the cold for an hour because someone doesn't know how to cook safely. So it's like 27 to 32 here for most of the day. Yeah, that's how it is usually around here. Sometimes it's a lot colder being in the mountains. There's like a lot of wind chill that we have to be careful about. The wind chill can really get make everything super cold. 100 American dollars equals 130 Canadian. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I see. That's a weird exchange rate. I um I would love to go to Canada. I really would. Maybe that's the next big trip I'll take myself on. Maybe I'll go to Canada. I would love to go to Canada. I think it seems so nice up there. But I guess that depends also on what part of Canada I'm talking about. I think Ottawa. I heard Ottawa's nice. Um, Quebec. I heard Quebec's nice. What baby am I painting? Oh, this is going to be the Cupid doll, my first alternative baby. She's going to be a little biracial Cupid doll. I'm going to put this layer on her leg, and then I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going to take a shower. And I'll be it for my lives for the day. It's been an eventful couple of live videos. It's been crazy. Um, with the fire and stuff. Everything's fine though. As far as I know, I don't know. They haven't sent out an email talking about it yet, so we'll see how everything goes. It's crazy. Um, is painting the babies hard? It can. Okay, so it could be hard sometimes depending on if the kit is taking paint how you want it to. Um, or for me, it's fairly easy. It's just time consuming because you have to be delicate and really blend the layers so your baby doesn't look crazy. For darker tone, this is mostly for darker toned babies. I'm talking about how you have to blend them so they don't look extremely blotchy or crazy or miscolored. Um, but yeah, so it's not hard to me. I think it's just tedious. It's just a lot of work painting and making sure it's all blended. Um, Sean, Canada is nice, but not in the winter. I have seen 5 to 6 feet of snow in the wintertime here. See, that sounds amazing to me. We got 20 inches of snow here last year, and it was so fun. But I was like, give me more snow. I think that'd be so fun, especially if you don't have if they cancel if they would cancel classes. Oh my gosh, you could just go down hills in the snow. I love snow. My thing is if it's gonna be cold, it might as well snow. That's all I gotta say. Like it's cold right now here, and I'm like, why isn't it snowing? I think it's supposed to start snowing at like 2 a.m. But it's not. I don't think it's even supposed to snow that much. And I'm like, if you're gonna be this cold, snow so we can have some fun. And then if it snows, I could put the babies in their snowsuits. Haha. I'm gonna, and I think those would be cute pictures to have them in their little snowsuits outside. Anyway, I want to go into painting Reborns, but I'm not sure if I'd be any good, and I hate to mess up a kit. Well, that's why you go, Sam. If you want to start, you get like a test limb from Bountiful Baby. I think other companies also offer test limbs, so you just like get an arm, and then you practice painting on the arm. And if you mess up, you just I think the test kits are only the test parts are only like $5. Or Sam, if you wanted to practice, I could send you a test limb, but you obviously still have to pay for the paints. The starter kit for the paints, the starter kit was $15, I think, and then obviously if you're not doing air dry, you would need an oven. My oven was from Walmart. It was $35. It's really not that bad if you know how to shop for stuff. All my paints probably weren't more than $40. I bought more paints obviously than the starter kit because when I realized I could do it, I bought more paints in different colors. But I haven't spent more than $40 on paints, and the paints last forever. So. Because I like painting and art. I just thought I'd ask to see if I can try to start painting. I always encourage people to try because you never know if you're good at something unless you try it. And I really, like I said, I thought I wouldn't be good at it because I'm not good at painting on 2D surfaces. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to be good at painting these dolls. But because they are 3D, I'm able to paint them quite well. Just not good at 2D painting. So I'm glad I did try. I'm glad I didn't like just say, "Oh well, I'm not going to be good at it." Um, not do it. So I always encourage people to at least try, if you can afford to. Um, Now I'm so excited. Can you private message me when you have get a chance? I have a question. Yeah, I can. I'll PM you, and yeah, if you have questions about like the cost, I can. I try. I think I previously made a video trying to explain the cost of. No, I didn't actually. That'll be the next video I do after the box opening of the kit that I get. I'll explain the cost. I think I like mentioned it probably some of the costs in some of my videos, but I didn't make like a separate video talking about the cost and how I was able to afford to as a college student to start this hobby. I'll make a whole video about that to help people out because I heard someone say like they estimated that they spent like $400 $500 to start um the hobby. I was like, oh my gosh, you just obviously don't know how to shop if you spent that much money on starting this hobby. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, but it is not a $500 starting up company. I mean, if you know how to spend your money and you realize that a lot of people sell the key, I'll tell you right now, the key to starting this hobby and not spending a lot of money, the key is always to know that people are selling their supplies. People are always selling their supplies, and it is far cheaper to buy secondhand. Um, if you can, always buy things secondhand if you can. Most of the times, it's in the same condition that they bought it in, but they just don't need the items necessarily, and they're trying to get rid of them and get whatever little money they can get back for them. Same thing, like I said earlier, with clothes. A lot of things are in perfect condition. They're just trying to get some money back for them. Always, if you can, buy supplies secondhand. That almost rhymes, but you get the point. Like it's just so much cheaper. Buy on sell and buy secondhand. Plus, you're kind of saving. If you think about it, you're in a way saving the planet by buying secondhand, saving a bunch of things from going into trash. That's how I look at it anyway. It's it's healthy. It's healthy for our planet to buy secondhand, and it's healthy for your budget. Um, Secondhand is best. But yeah, that's part of how I was able to afford. A lot of my supplies were secondhand, or I got them really cheap because I used coupons at Michaels. Michaels, if you sign up for their emails, they have the best coupons. For example, my big bottle of odorless thinner was $6 because I used a coupon. Normally it's like $14 $15, I think, normally. But $6, I'm telling you, more than half off. I think it was like 70% off, something like that. So that's another thing. Coupons, sign up for all the like craft places. They have the best coupons. Here we have a Michaels, we have a Cheap Joe's. We actually have a lot of craft stores here, but none are as cheap as Michaels is with the coupons. So I don't even bother with like we have a Cheap Joe's, but the Cheap Joe's is actually more expensive than I would spend at Michaels, believe it or not. So, um, what paint do you get? I paint with Genesis heat set paints. I started off with the starter kit, which you can get off of McPherson's, I think. You can get it off of Bountiful Baby's website, and you can also, I think, get it off of Honey Bunny Reborn's supplies. So those are three places I know you can get the starter sets of Genesis heat set paints. I think it's about $14, $15, something like that. So I started off with those basic paints, and then I built on some more paints. Like I ordered single, like little paints, the little single things of paint. Let me just show you. So I ordered some more like the single little things of paint, And I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. You only really need this much paint to start off with. These are they last forever. These little tiny things of paint last forever because you thin them out so much. Um, it's gonna take a while to run out of them. Now the skin tone colors you might have to replace more often because obviously you use them more often. But yeah, those paints last forever. At least Genesis heat set paints. I'm not sure as much about air dry, how often you would have to replace air dry um, paints, but Genesis heat set paints last forever. What kit am I doing right now? Right now, I just finished putting another layer on Cheyenne, but she's going to be a Cupid baby, so I'm gonna send her. I'm gonna make her into a Cupid baby. She's gonna be really cute for Valentine's Day. And now that this layer is drying, I think I'm going to bake her in a little while and then I'll be done for tonight because I am exhausted. I was studying all day and then I took a break to paint and chat. And then we had that fire and that lasted an hour or so. So that was great. Took a lot of time away from me. I have no I right now I literally have no idea what time it is because I've lost all sense of time. Okay, it's 7:34. I should go so I can eat dinner and take a shower and get ready for the school week. Um, so any last questions? Ask them now because I'm about to go off camera and figure out my life. um, yeah. Any last questions? Uh, how did you learn to paint the right way? Because I have no idea what to do or how to start. I watched video. There's lots of videos on YouTube of how to reborn. I think the one that I watched was Custom Doll Baby. She made some videos how to reborn. I took her tutorials and adapted them, and I also made my own tutorial. My own tutorial. On my channel. So there's I made a playlist for it so you guys can sit and watch that. It's not the best quality as far as lighting, but I do explain step by step what I'm doing in the video. So even if you can't exactly see the coloring, you can hear what I'm saying, and I'll point on the video where I'm painting certain things. So that I tried to be very thorough. So if you watch that, you can get some ideas of how to start painting. Um, so if that should answer most of your questions about how to start and how to paint with at least with Genesis heat set paints. It's very different with air dry. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. Now that I know that I can absolutely go live on my mobile phone, my mobile device now, I hope to do this a lot more. And like I said, maybe do some live outings with the babies. That will be really fun for me. So I will see you guys in the next video. It should be tomorrow if I get the kit. I'm gonna do a kit opening video on my actual camera, so it'll be better, even better quality. So I will see you guys then. Bye. Good night, everyone.